Hey,
Cheers.
All right, guys.
It's great to see you guys once again.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great to see you once again.
Oh, my
Welcome
goodness.
to Beer and, the Wilmington Brewers podcast, where we let you know what's going on in our tap room each week. Please excuse the noise of traffic. We're out here enjoying our wonderful front patio today. Not the best day for weather, but maybe when you're watching this, it's a little warmer.
One of my favorite places to drink beer.
Yeah, and you know what? The traffic is, part of Wilmington. You get to go out there, you see people walking by, see people driving by. We're in the neighborhood. We got a nice park across the street.
You hear the horn honk every once in a while. You throw a little wave.
Yeah.
It's good times.
You know it. I'm
Uh,
surprised you guys haven't pointed out every place we said is my favorite place to drink beer.
Well, as long as it's here on the confines, we haven't done any on-location shoots yet, but maybe we should.
Yeah, there's lots of places we can go. We could go to the Queen.
Yeah. We could go to the Coin. I'm drinking Draftsman right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's going to be nice.
Yeah, so this coming week, we got a turntable night with vendors again.
The pop-up, the vinyl pop-up.
The
so I
vinyl
can
pop-ups.
come
Yeah.
up here and buy some records.
But you're skipping Monday night. We got Dungeons and Drafts again.
Dungeons and Drafts on Monday, yeah.
Tickets available. Come hang out. Come smite a dragon or something.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen. All right, now Tuesday.
Yeah, now Tuesday's vinyl night, and we got the pop-ups in the Alma Room. Last time we had a bunch of independent vendors, which is pretty cool. Guys that are just unloading their old record collections, and hours for the buy-in, which
Yeah,
is always
Awesome.
good.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Wednesday trivia. We are closing out that competition. I think it's still pretty tight for those 4 Sellerman memberships.
It is rather tight, and
Yeah.
we were recently asked about a couple of runner-up prizes, so I think I'm going to have a pretty nice prize package for the next 2 teams.
Yeah, we'll have to figure something out, and maybe we'll do it again this summer. Yeah.
Definitely.
Friday night, live music.
Well, hang on. You're forgetting
Oh.
that we have Nerd Night also
Oh,
on
is Nerd Night
Wednesday.
this? Holy moly. I see the month just flies by.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nerd Night, always a great time with the Delaware Museum of Nature and Science. They think they have somebody from the Edelman Fossil Park in New Jersey speaking this month, and
Okay.
a few others. So really good. If you are a nerd or you just like TED Talks with drinking, that's definitely the event to come out for. And if you are an expert on something, proclaimed or self-proclaimed, come out and give a presentation. Always a good time. People will listen with rapt attention, and they're drinking, so they're a little boisterous.
If you fall into this category of somebody that's a nerd and likes to drink, it can be very difficult to find like-minded individuals.
Yeah.
That's me. I sit there and I watch documentaries at home. That's what I do.
Yeah.
So it's always fun to come hang out and drink with people that are also very geeky
Yeah.
and have a very dry sense of humor.
Yeah. So that is Wednesday night.
Wednesday night.
Yeah.
We got nerds in the Alma Room, geeks in the tap room, and who knows? Maybe there'll be somebody
This
else
sounds-
on the patio.
this-
I don't know where else to go with
This sounds like there's going to have to be a roll for initiative and possibly combat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, midway through, we expect the nerds and the geeks
Battle.
full-on LARPing happening. We should LARP here too.
Yeah.
We should have that.
Well,
Could you
this is-
imagine that?
This is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
This is getting out of hand.
Wilmington Brew Works, Dork Central.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
all a bunch of geeks and nerds and dorks at heart.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so live music Friday. Zach and Rob are playing. They will be here, part of the Brandywine Riders. Always a good time. Hopefully, we'll be warm enough to be outside. We're getting to the end of April, so we should see that, and then we're right into May right after that.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's flying. It's
Yeah.
flying by.
What else?
We have Pilates on Sunday. There may still be some tickets left, but by the time this goes up, there may not be. They've been moving.
Yeah, hey, Lisa's a great instructor.
Yeah.
If you're fans of the instructors over at the Y, come out. That's
Yeah.
both our yoga and our Pilates.
Yeah, yoga's the next week after that with Laura.
I didn't even realize who these people were, and then I found myself talking to Lisa at the gym the other day.
Oh.
I was like, "Oh heck, I know you." Yeah, so it's fun. You never know who you're going to run into here at Wilmington Brew Works.
It happens to me all the time, and it's like somebody's out of context. I'm like, I run into so many people, I don't know who I'm talking to half the time, and then it clicks either halfway through the conversation after I've already made a fool of myself. But yeah, if that happens, I apologize. My memory is kind of shot.
That's awesome. Speaking of being foolish, let's talk about our nude brewing that we did.
Okay.
Nude brewing. What's that mean?
Did you
that
say, wait,
means
did you say
Nude.
nude?
nude.
Nude.
No, with a D. With a D.
Nude. Nude.
Nude duh.
Are you talking about Sartorial Absence?
Sartorial Absence,
Okay.
yes.
That's the only time this is going to be acceptable conversation then.
Nude brewing, that's right. We did Sartorial Absence, and we just did a on-brand, off-brand, go no go for packaging next week. It's tasting super funky, super dank.
Yeah.
Very happy about it. We threw a little bit of extra honey in there this time around. And man, is that reflected in the flavor. It's just absolutely phenomenal. Looks like it's going to be an upper 8%.
Ooh.
So a very, very true to style New England IPA. But if you guys, let me push up my geek glasses here. If you guys aren't familiar with our West Coast IPA Eloquation, this is the hazy version of it. So we take all the same hop bill, all the same grain bill. We just make a hazy IPA instead of a West Coast IPA.
Yeah.
So if you're a fan of Eloquation, you may just be a fan of this beer as well.
So this has a label that is drawn by Dave Sanchez, Spaceboy Clothing. He does great work. This one happens to feature basically the king without his clothes on, a little grumpy looking. But he has been doing a really cool project around Wilmington recently. So far I've seen 3. Basically,
I just saw one.
Yeah, wood cutout robots holding hearts. He put one on the Washington Street Bridge. He put one on the exit off of 95 when you're coming right up onto Delaware Avenue or Pennsylvania Avenue there, whatever it is, but near the Children's Theater. And there's another one on MLK Boulevard across from the train station. Really just ways to make you feel good as you're driving in around Wilmington. I think we need to get one here.
I wonder if we're going to see a robot pop up somewhere around here.
Yeah.
We might be able to make that happen.
We can trade some beer for that.
I'd trade beer for that.
Yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah.
All right, guys. And if you didn't notice, it's baseball season again.
Yeah.
So make sure you head on out to Frawley Stadium. Support our friends down there in the minor leagues.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
also, while you're down there, grab a can of that Woohoo Brew.
We got Crouches down there as well.
We've got Crouches. We've got Woohoo Brew.
I was just at the ballpark very recently and had a can of Crouches. It was absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Went great on that chilly night game.
Yeah, and when it gets warmer, a couple of weeks from now, they'll probably have Mexilante.
You know, my favorite place to drink beer is anywhere baseball is being played.
I thought your favorite place to drink beer was here.
Oh, damn. You know what?
Second favorite?
No,
No, tied for first.
You know, where I am is my favorite place to drink beer.
Wherever you are,
Wherever
you go, there you are. I read that in a fortune cookie once.
That's
The best beer in the land is the beer in your hands.
I've heard that before as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
As long as that beer says Wilmington Brew Works on front.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Oh, well, one more exciting thing. We talked about beer. Let's talk about cider. We now have Malice of Forethought in bottles in the tap room for sale. So
Yeah.
sorry, a little bit of a delay in getting some more bottles out for sale, but they're here now. Get them while they're here. We're going to order some more bottles and hopefully keep that rack full. So thanks for bearing with us and come in and get a bottle before it's gone.
When's that umlaut coming?
Man, that should be next week.
Okay.
Are we
No,
ready
this
for
week.
this week? That is this week.
It's this week.
Next
Yeah.
week is this week.
It's
Oh.
Monday.
Wow.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're in a time warp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do the time warp again.
It's just a step to the left.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, we're going to go watch Rocky Horror Picture Show because now that's going to be stuck in my head unless I do. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in the tap room and cheers.
Cheers.
And then something to the right.